When it comes to PlayStation Plus, it is filled to the brim with classics from the 90s like, say, the original Doom. It also is filled with great games from more recently, like Riders Republic. It also does not sleep on kids' games. And since they're kids' games, and I've played a few in my time, I decided to torture myself by playing a few of these. So, thank you so much for 200 subscribers. This is what I'm doing for 200, so I hope you're happy. So, thank you guys so much. I can't believe we got 200. I'm shocked we got 8 in my channel's lifespan, so whatever. Anyway, let's talk about the first game, Gigantosaurus. Basically, in this game, you gotta collect eggs, except I find more joy with throwing them off a cliff. So, that might just be something wrong with me, but I hope not. Again, this game is just a children's game. It's a simple platformer, but it does teach you about dinosaurs like the Purplesaurus. It's clear I don't know what I'm talking about. Next, we're on to the second game called Scrat's Nutty Adventure. I've never seen a worse possible title for a game ever. I'm going to compliment this game by saying anything around the main character you're playing as, Scrat, looks absolutely great. I just wish that there was a little bit more of love and detail put into the character that you are controlling throughout this game. And it is worth noting I only played a little bit of all of these games, so I'm not an expert either. I don't really know what I'm talking about, I'm just putting out things to nitpick, and I could not make a better game than this, so just again, it's a simple platformer, beat 'em up for children. It's not anything to get worked up over. It's just a kid's game, so and surprisingly, this is probably my favorite out of all the games I played. Moving on, we have the Paw Patrol Mighty Pups game. So basically what happens in this game is the dogs in the show Paw Patrol find some meteor and they become superheroes somehow. So, don't question me. Please don't. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't get the logic of this show. Sometimes the thing will seem like they just kind of forget that they have superpowers because most of the game it's not even in there. So, whatever. There are minor driving sections throughout the game, but they don't really focus on it since there already is a Paw Patrol racing game, and no, I'm not making that up. The mini games basically carry the whole game because they're actually somewhat fun, unlike the regular game just being extremely boring. So, it's not a big deal, but whatever. There's also a mini game called Pup Pup Boogie, which I imagine is for 10 people in a room to all scream at each other. My friend Peppa Pig I'm not going to touch on too much because I already made an hour-long video about the game, so if you want to hear my take on this game, just go watch that video, but it's basically entirely a side-scroller, and it's not good. The damn opening to this game is rehashed footage from the movie Toy Story 2. And, it's not necessarily a big deal. The only big deal is that Andy has toxic waste in his basement. What is he planning? Send the FBI after this man. He must be stopped.